Hello, America, FBI and CIA agents, and fellow cult members. Welcome to Culture Club USA. I'm Dubrava. In today's episode of Crime and Culture Unfiltered, a jealous, peeping Tom gets caught in the act. But the twist is, he's the police. Confused? Let's dive in.
This police officer just broke into his ex-girlfriend's house while she was having sex with her boyfriend.
This guy that I used to be with, I haven't been talking to him, and I'm with somebody else. We're in my house having sex, and I always keep my window unlocked because I normally get locked out of my house. And so all of a sudden I hear someone banging on the window, and I was like, what the hell? And then all of a sudden the window opens up, and he literally rips the blinds open and starts recording us and is like, what the hell are you guys doing? And we're like,
Oh my God. Hold on. Okay, first of all, she gets locked out of her house often. So she leaves the window open, unlocked. That was weird. The weirdest thing is that after all of this, a police officer that she used to date and is no longer with uses that unlocked window because he knows she leaves it unlocked, okay? And not only tries to peep and Tom or whatever, but he records them having sex. This is gonna get good.
what the hell are you guys doing? And we're literally obviously butt naked, and I'm like, oh my God, this cannot be happening right now. And so me and him are like, what the heck? And we're like, what are you doing here? Like, go. Like, he had to go all the way on the side of the house to the window. And so I'm like,
your bedroom's on this side?
Yeah. So I was like, you need to go. Like, I start trying to shut the window, and I'm like weird mode because I'm like, I can't believe this is happening. So I couldn't shut the window because I couldn't push it down. So I'm trying to put clothes on, and me and the guy are talking, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, I cannot believe this is going on right now. He opens the window again and is like, oh, do you guys want to come outside and talk right now? Let's have a conversation. And he's still recording us and is like, oh yeah, this is going all over social media. So I call his girlfriend that he lives with her mom or whatever. And I'm like, can you please come over here? I don't want to go outside because I didn't want the two guys to fight.
Hold on, who's girlfriend?
Hold on. So instead of calling the police and he's recording you, you call his girlfriend? What is happening here? I'm just curious. If somebody is literally breaking into your house through an open window, because that's trespassing, okay? And taping you having sex with your current boyfriend, the first thing you do is tell him to get out, number one. First thing I'd be doing is calling 911. And then you call his girlfriend? Okay, this is odd. This is odd.
Because I didn't want the two guys to fight.
Hold on, whose girlfriend?
Yeah.
Your ex's girlfriend?
Yeah, the guy
Okay.
that showed up here has a whole girlfriend and lives with her mom.
Okay.
He lives like literally 3 blocks away. And so I'm assuming that he walked here or something. I can't make that up. Like, the story's insane. So the guy, I'm telling him, like, I'm going to call his girlfriend and tell him to get her. And he's confused. Like, oh, he has a girlfriend and he's doing all this. So I call her and I was like, come get him right now. Like, I don't want them to fight. I can't even believe he's here. I don't know why he's doing this. So she shows up and she's like, where's he at? And he ran away and was like, oh, I'm going to kill that guy. Like, I'm not coming over there. I'm going down there. So the guy was like, I don't want you to stay here alone. Like, just come to my house. So I go to his house and I couldn't sleep. I was like, I have to call the cops. Like, this is just making me feel uncomfortable. Like, I just left my house. Like, he's not just going to scare me out of my own house. So I'm at the guy's.
So wait a minute. So you don't call the cops at all. She calls this guy's. Okay, this is crazy. You already know he's a cop. And you allow him all that time to do whatever to get away with this. I mean, he could have been in your house. If you have cameras, he could have been deleting them. I mean, what are you doing? You actually left your home and went to your boyfriend's house and never called the police until later? Like, what kind of mentality? Is she making this up? Something doesn't add up here.
Just going to scare me out of my own house. So I'm at the guy's house and I'm like, I'm just going to go home. I go downstairs and my tires is slashed. So I had to leave my car and get an Uber and come home. Like, all my friends are sleeping. I'm calling them like, hey, can you please come give me a ride? My roommate's in the Bahamas, so he knew that I was home alone, I guess, because her car's not here.
Then there's a lot.
Okay. So he slashed her tires in the driveway of her current boyfriend's home. I mean, this is out of control. This girl is a dip. You are dumb. Why would you even go back to the house? He could be there waiting to shoot you. He could kill the both of you. I mean, really?
our car's not here.
Then there's a lot going on.
No, I'm sorry.
So,
It even left the two female officers in shock when they learned how the suspect officer managed to discover his ex's boyfriend's full name.
this occurred where?
Here.
Here?
Yes.
Okay. And then you, fast forward, you went to the guy that you're seeing?
Yeah, the guy that was here.
So you went to his house, and then when you went to go leave, your tires were slashed there?
Yeah. And he's a cop, the guy that did all this, so he can use whatever little system you guys have to pull up. The guy's car was here. So when he pulled up, I guess he ran his plates or whatever. And
Did you see him in his patrol vehicle?
No, because we were inside
Okay.
doing our thing. And so he was like, oh, he said his full government name of the guy that I was with, like first and last name. And I was like, I didn't even know his last name. And he's over here like, oh, you're with him, all this stuff, like saying all this stuff.
You're sleeping with a guy and you don't even know his last name. We could see where this is going, right?
Like saying all this information about him. And I'm like, how would he know that if he didn't just do that? Because nobody knew this guy.
So was he in the uniform? Was he?
No, he's off today. Well, he worked this morning, I think. So he wasn't in uniform.
Okay.
And like, I don't want him to lose his job, which is why I was scared to call at first.
Has he...
And he's
You don't want him to lose his job. Lady, are you insane? You're just as crazy as he is. You are just as nuts as he is. The man you were dating is a police officer. He's using tools that the police only can use illegally to not only find out the name of the person that you're sleeping with, you don't even know his last name, but he literally broke into your house and then followed you, filmed you having sex, and then followed you over to this guy's house and slashed your tires, and you didn't want him to lose his job. Are you crazy? So let's think of the mentality here. So you have a deranged cop, but instead of reporting it properly to the authorities so he can get fired and put in jail, you're going to allow him to keep being a cop? Can you imagine as a cop what he's doing to innocent people? God only knows.
And he slashed the other girl's tire when she was at my house, like, on Monday. And she didn't want to call the cops because she's like, he is a cop. But I'm like, he just slashed both of our tires. I'm not going to be paying for all that. Like, he can't keep doing shit like this is what I'm trying to say. Like,
Has this been...
So he slashed another girl's tires too, days before, and you didn't report it then? Wow, they're just waiting for this cop to, like, go out and murder a bunch. He's just going to go on a killing spree. Will you report it at that point? Idiots.
what I'm trying to say. Like,
Has this been an ongoing issue since, even while y'all were together, or has it been an issue since you guys broke up?
since I stopped with him, he's been doing like something. And then he's not getting attention from the other girls, so then he'll try to come mess with me. And then he's not getting that, then he goes and does the same stuff that he's doing to me to her. So I'm like, you just slashed her tire a week ago here at my house, and then he's now slashed mine. But I don't know if he did it here, and I had driven my car to the guy's house in Big Coppet. So I was like, I don't know if I could have made it that far if it was slashed.
Yeah, no.
So I was like, he had to have done it there, because as soon as I got in the car and started driving, the like little light popped in, and then it said 0 PSI or whatever. So I was like, I got off the car and I looked and I was like, I can't drive like that.
Do you have pictures of your tires being slashed?
No, literally my phone was on 2 and I was scared and I called an Uber and I wasn't getting service, so I was just walking around in the street. Like, then I was like, can you guys please send some type of girls so I can talk?
No, I understand. Can I take a look back here? Because is this unlocked? Because you said your bedroom's on this side?
Yeah.
Okay, so somebody could easily access that.
And then it's like by that air conditioning on the opposite side of the way.
Mr. Security's insecurity was oozing all over this case.
I don't know what to do. Like,
Well, if you don't want to press charges, we can't do anything about it.
what would what would happen if I press charges on him?
Well,
He
with
would
the
get-
video recording, that pretty much is voyeurism right there.
Yeah, but he'll get whatever law requires. Slashing the tires, again, that's
criminal
probably
mischief
gonna
right
be,
there.
Yes, but it's going to be a little harder to prove because, like, unless somebody saw him there doing it, you know, that's...
Isn't there a thing called like circumstantial evidence? I mean, if you recovered his phone and he was recording these two having sex in her home, you're first of all, you're trespassing, you're stalking, and God knows what other violations there are. I mean, you couldn't like put 2 and 2 together that he slashed the tires. I mean, what are these two women telling this woman?
You know, that's... Again, it could be like cameras somewhere. I mean,
I was going to say, sorry, does he have cameras around his property in Big Coppet?
The guy that I was just with lives at the quarry.
Okay, so maybe
And I was
the
like,
apartment.
Yeah.
I was in like guest parking, so that's why I was like, I don't know if it was guest parking. He just told me to park there, and I was like away from his house. So I was like, how did he even know? I mean, he knows my car, but I was like,
Okay.
I mean, he could have had a tag in your car. Literally, like an Apple tag. I mean, obviously this guy is sick in the head. He's a stalker, but you're just as sick because there's a responsibility here for you to report this stuff. This is a police officer who has power. He shouldn't be in this position. God only knows what he's going to do to other people. What kind of person is this woman?
Okay.
So yeah, basically it's all up to you. We need to know if you want to press charges, then we can start like the actual investigation. We can open the case. Right now, without you telling us, yes, I want to proceed, we can't do anything. So basically just waiting for you to know.
I have no idea what to do. I don't want him to like up his whole life for this, but
He brought it on himself.
Yeah.
It's not something between you were in your house. There's no reason for him to be here, and especially doing something with. I mean, it's private. It's an intimate moment. Like you can't just
that's why I'm like, I tried to not get anyone involved or anything, but like he's over here having this video and all this, and like I don't know how to know that he's not gonna like use it against me
right
and blackmail me or whatever. And how do I get that video deleted?
Because I understand you said a lot of these incidences have occurred after you guys broke it off. What broke off the relationship?
What does that have to do with anything? What does it matter why they broke up? You know, these police officers are either getting stupider and stupider or they're being told to ask these questions. Like, what is she talking about? What does it matter why they broke up? He broke onto her property, filmed her having sex with... What about the other guy's rights? What about the rights of the guy that this other police officer, her ex, was taping? Look at what happens when you date irresponsible chicks, okay? This is what happens when you date women like this. They drag you into all of this nonsense, you see? You have to be very careful who you choose to get involved with. This is pure proof of that.
Or what was the cause of it?
Literally has like multiple personalities and will have like different girlfriends and do like all the same things with them and then act like Hannah Montana like that just happened.
So infidelity was a big part of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's always like just insane. Like he acts like stuff that he says is like okay and does. And I'm just like, you're lying about everything. I don't like that.
No, like would he be able to track you like through Snapchat?
No. I don't have
Like, do you have mutual friends that have your Snapchat?
I have mutual friends on Snapchat, but my location wasn't on.
Okay.
Even after what the man had done to her, the woman was very concerned about him. He's so gonna regret his actions after watching this video.
Is your location on for anybody?
It wasn't on at the time.
Okay.
So yeah, like it's up to you. If you want to press charges, we can go ahead and start. But the longer you wait, then the harder it will be.
Yeah, the harder it will be to investigate.
I'm just like, I know this
And this could be also the right direction to obtain a restraining order as well.
Yeah, I'm like, I know this sounds crazy that I'm saying this, but am I gonna ruin his career with this?
Like we said earlier, he's bringing this on himself for doing all this.
I'm not sure how far.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just if we can prove everything you said. I don't know. He might get in troubles.
I mean, okay, she's being empathetic. I don't personally get it. You know what I mean? Because the way I see it is, what is he doing to others? Okay, to me, there's a responsibility. Okay, you can't look. Nobody can control what happens to us, but you do have to be responsible enough to something like this is dangerous. This is a cop. This is crazy. But I get it. I get that she's like doesn't want to ruin his career. But I mean, I don't know. This is tough. This is tough. This is a tough one.
I have no
Is he
idea.
gonna go to jail for like 10 years for this or something? Like,
No, he won't. But yeah, with that, you're gonna be most likely gonna be able to get restraining orders so he can come near you. Because I understand you're probably concerned that if you do something like that, he might come after you.
Backlash.
He won't be able to.
Well, now that is definitely a thought right there. You're dealing with a police officer, he might get revenge on you. It's not like anything happens to people right away. there's like a whole period of time that has to go by. I mean, obviously he has no fear. He's just breaking into people's property, filming them having sex. So yeah, he could come kill you. He could do, yeah. Now when you think of it in that aspect, yeah, it's a scary situation to be in. Scary situation to be in.
Yeah, because like, I don't want any naked photos of me on the internet. Like, I'm sorry.
No, it's understandable. I mean, I would be in the same, like, honestly, I wouldn't be thinking if I should press charges. I would be like, yep, let's do it.
Yeah, it's just hard because, like, I don't want everybody to think, like, I'm getting him in trouble with the cops when he is a cop. Like, they're, like, you know what I mean? We all grew up together. I'm like, they're just going to make me feel like about it. But, like,
so here's the thing. He is using that title
of a cop.
I want to say of a cop as something like he is. That's not what makes us cops. We are here to serve and protect. Like, literally, that's a description of our job. When you use your title, like, oh, I'm a cop, I'm untouchable, he probably shouldn't be a cop in the first place. So, and if his friend's gonna be, you know, against you for like, that's just not your friends to start with.
That too, and the speculation of him possibly finding the current guy you're seeing, Dominique's location.
Yes, it's
doesn't look good.
So how do I move? What do I do from now? Because I'm thinking that I should do that. Because if I don't, then you guys just leave and nothing happens, right?
For the most part, like
yeah, you stay at work and we're gonna start to issue the case number.
I mean, is she going to think about the guy that she was sleeping with? His name is Dominic or Dominique, whatever. Okay, is she going to think about him? Because God only knows what this guy is going to go and do to him. Okay, he has to be held accountable. Because you have to think more about yourself. You have to think about the other people that you pulled somebody else into this position. Seriously.
Issue the case number and start the investigation, and we're definitely going to have to go talk to him.
He literally lives 3 blocks away that way.
Yeah, so you're not like, if you don't want to charge him with, like, let's say slashing tires, because like I said, you may or may not be able to.
Like, are you guys going to arrest him tonight and put him on queso and all of that? I'm like, I just don't want to ruin somebody's life, but
no, I mean, if anything, it's going to be more. I'm just kidding. No.
Because for those kind of things, there's going to be a warrant.
yeah.
The judge needs to sign it. It will take so.
It will take time. He's not going to be arrested on the spot.
I don't know why I'm so concerned if he's going to be okay. I'm just like, I have still care. I'm like,
You guys were together for about 1.5 years. I mean, it's understandable.
I'm just like, I cannot believe he came in through the window like that. Like, so if he's not going to go to jail for the rest of his life, and this is just going to, like, stop the situation, then I would like to continue with whatever.
Okay.
The police were going to find very interesting footage in the morning when the neighborhood surveillance was checked.
It would be, well, again, we would have to obtain, the video. So with that, that'd be voyeurism. And then if you're able to get proof of the tires being slashed, that would be another charge of, like, criminal mischief.
Criminal mischief is really not as serious as it sounds. I mean, the charge is serious, but it's not as, it's going to jail for 12 years. So nothing like that. So, and then somebody, like I said, from the county.
What about stalking? I mean, and that's like a sex crime. When you take somebody, I forget what it's called. But there's some kind of, like, revenge, like something. You can't tape people having sex like that. First of all, he's not on his property. He's on her property. I mean, so this is all that happens. I see how women and men end up in situations where, they're dating somebody and they end up dead. Women do this too. Kill men, jealousy. I mean, if the cops are going to literally do nothing, I see how the oxygen network exists. There you go.
And go look at the car. So it's going to be 2 different cases, one with county and one with us.
It's like the back rate test. And I'm like, I didn't know what to do. And I only have a dad. So I'm like, oh, I'm not going to call my dad. My dad's going to want to literally kill him. Then my dad's going to be in jail.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my best friend, who I would be like, what do I do, is out the country, not on her phone. So I'm like, I literally don't know what to do. I'm up there like, what do I do? And then I'm like, I'm just going to call the cops because
he's doing the right thing. That's not okay. He did absolutely not okay. Especially, like, he needs to be an example. Like, being in law enforcement, like, I think twice before I do anything. I stopped going downtown when I became a cop. You know, like I go to have like dinner, but you're not gonna see me like drinking somewhere because people see us. We should be like, we can't be, you know, preaching one thing and then doing it the opposite behind. Like, so that's not okay.
Yeah. That's what my roommate kept telling me, like, he's telling you that he's a cop or whatever. Because, like, he threatened. When I stopped talking to him, he was like, oh, I'm going to post your nudes everywhere. And all these pictures of you. And then my roommate was like, you're a cop. If you do that, like, you're going to be in so much trouble. It's like, you guys can't do anything. So his frontal lobe is fully developed. It's only...
Yeah, he's past the age of 25.
I was gonna say, that's why I asked. I was like, his phone is still developing.
He needs to act like an adult, that's for sure.
Does that work? Your Ring camera? Does this record?
Let me grab my phone. I was gone all weekend.
Okay, I'm curious what she's gonna find on this Ring camera.
Well, we had an incident occur last night between 1 and 4 out here. Wanted to see if we could...
Yeah, no, look, I don't know when the last time it was charged. Because I was gone, I've been gone since Wednesday, and my husband was here by himself, and he never charged. Let's see.
My wife says the same thing about me.
Police found footage of the officer in question parking his marked vehicle near his ex's house, then running her boyfriend's license plate to obtain his information, and finally breaking into the house. This was enough evidence to put him in cuffs.
Which window am I looking at? I was told the first one past the gate, right?
So it's the one right there, the air conditioner.
Yeah, don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Please.
Homeowner? Yes. Okay. First one past the air conditioner.
Yes.
I would assume it's this one.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's what we do.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
There's dirt on the window so you could see smudges. So I can clearly see hand marks on the window, but I can't tell what's dust and what's fingerprints. Is it okay if we go inside and put a sheet of paper on the inside of the window so we can actually see what's there? Sure. I got
I mean, it's your house.
Yeah, what's actually going on here? Let's, did somebody try to break into the house last night?
Yes, and I need to get those fingerprints. We're not damaging anything. We're not going to damage anything. It's just...
I wonder if that's him calling her.
You live here. We're literally going to have to go in your bedroom and put a sheet of white paper over the window so from the outside I can actually see those hand smudges to see if they're just smudges or there's actual fingerprints. Okay?
Can you give me 2 seconds?
Yeah, go ahead.
She's going to remove her drugs.
This is just going to go on the inside of the window. Just tape.
The man was immediately arrested after his fingerprints were confirmed, but this was just the beginning of the story.
Come here. Thank you.
Thanks for cooperation. Are you armed at all right now? This is your house? What's going on? There's a warrant for the rest of the bucket. Burglary? Yes, sir. Well, we'll answer questions later, but just letting you know what it is. We're going to treat you with the utmost respect. Hey, once you come over here and just organize the focus there, I want to fix you on that.
We got that. We need all our equipment. So
Okay, that's
did you
fine.
double lock it? I know.
Is there anybody in the house? Or no. Any dog out? What kind of dog is a pit bull? Is he? Okay.
And he has a pit bull. I always wonder, how do these people like this, with this kind of personality, become cops? Shouldn't you have to have like a kind of calm demeanor? I mean, isn't there some kind of testing that you have to go through to determine that? Or do they want these aggressive lunatics as cops? I'm wondering.
Where's the weapon? This is going to be on the ground. Like a weapon? Your badge? My badge? Your badge, the one I used in the car? Okay.
Where's the other?
And listen, you're okay with us going in there? All we want is the gun. That's fine.
You guys have PWC, right? Just one of y'all.
He's going to come in with us?
Yeah, one just walk in.
Just so that everything's recorded. Listen, from my...
Who is this?
Listen, my mom.
Hey, we're going to treat you with respect. We understand. Listen, we understand shit happens. We're not here to judge. We're just here to go through the motions and do what has to be done.
I get you. I can't believe it's okay.
Bravo, why don't we put him in the car? Yeah, one down. I just did.
I know I got the number.
No,
Can we pursue on that, please?
I got you. I knew we already.
I was trying to defend this dumb people because I wanted to defend everybody, but she essentially broke that with your life. Oh, my life. Let me actually pull up a little bit. I'm going too close here.
See, it's not that he can't believe, you know, that what's happening here. He just can't believe it's happening to him because he's a cop. So he's running around town, you know, bullying everybody, doing whatever he wants, okay? Because he's like, you're not going to do anything to me. I'm a cop. Dangerous.
Actually pull up a little bit. I'm going too close here, right? No. Listen. No reason to get upset.
Show them some locations and with me, bro. I get it. But what I'm trying to say is nothing's final until it's all over. Go through the motions, do what you gotta do. You're gonna be, you know what to do. Go ahead and have a seat for me.
I got some more about it. Who's gonna go do up in the house? I'll stay with him. I'll roll the window down a little bit. No. They're on? Not yet. Listen. When you say connect to the family, his mom says she took him.
He was placed on administrative leave without pay, pending a predetermination hearing regarding his employment with MSCO. He was later rearrested on 4 felony counts of unauthorized computer use after investigators confirmed that he had illegally accessed the law enforcement database.
Hey, is Alex here?
Yes. You can come.
That's all right. Hey, Alex.
What's up?
We gotta be step outside.
Oh, God.
So, obviously, this isn't what any of us want to be doing, but you got warrants, man. You got more charges.
For what?
Misuse of databases.
Can I call my attorney at least?
Sure.
Hey, Alex, you got to call.
Can your mom?
You got to call from the jail.
Oh, my God.
Give an answer for us.
Do you want to tell your mom?
Yes.
Is she here? Your mom's here?
Yeah. No, I got to call.
See how cops get treated by other cops? He's like, can I call my attorney? The first cop is like, yeah, go ahead. It's like, no, you can't do that. You got to do it from jail. Oh, that cop is like, no, we're on tape. No, you got to do it at jail.
Can you use your phone real quick? Use your phone real quick.
And you know something else? Think about this. Can you imagine if this was a civilian? Think about this for a second. Think about this. If this was not a cop that they were dealing with, they would have busted through there. It would have been a whole commotion. He would have been in cuffs. Am I right or am I right? I'm going to go with I'm right.
Use your phone real quick. Out of my license.
And they're letting him use the phone.
She came here last time freaking out and stuff like that.
I'm telling her not to come here.
I know, but she's gonna come here, please.
I need someone to know.
Somebody's gonna know. Trust me. We're not gonna. But she came here last time being crazy and throwing a car and parking almost getting in the damn car. You know, I trust you, man.
Dude, I just got out.
What you want, Jack? Call to your mom?
Can you call my mom, please, and tell her to get in touch with my attorney?
Nobody answer. I
Ask please. Do you have a phone? Can you get your number? Don't. Oh, bro. Oh, my life.
No, the real him's starting to come out. Here he is. Look. Dang. Okay? This is somebody that does not need to be a police officer. Okay? This is how innocent people get killed. This right here.
Well, I worked so hard for this. Alex, look, it's gonna be okay, man. One day at a time, right?
We're gonna call your mom.
This is what I get.
This is what I get.
All right, let's go. Let's get this done so you can.
Take your phone. You're right.
Listen, one of us want to part of my number.
Who have I done wrong? Here.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine the behavior happening here? This is cops, giving other cops that are literal criminals special treatment. That's what we're looking at here. They're like, it's going to be okay, man. It's going to be okay. One day at a time. Can you call my mom? Yeah, we're going to call her. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah, just breathe, man. I'm telling you, this is crazy. They know what he's done is wrong. Why are you giving him special treatment for the behavior that the way he's conducted himself? This is absurd.
Who have I done wrong? Here. care about one disgusting negative person, bro. Shit just brought me down.
You want to use yours or you want me?
Let's go to show me. Oh my god. And what is this search?
It's misuse the database.
Is that misdemeanor?
Yeah, running people.
He doesn't even know what the charges are. Misuse of data, is that a misdemeanor? You're a cop and you don't even know? Okay, bye.
So it's misdemeanor.
Because here's the thing. It's not that he's a cop and doesn't know. It's that he was doing it and he knows it's wrong. So he should have thought about or said, let me see, if I do this, what's the repercussions here? You get what I'm saying? He's not even thinking through anything. He's just erratic. This is how erratic cops just pull their guns out and shoot. He's one of those people.
Oh, dude.
It's just a chapter, man.
A chapter?
Yeah, right.
You're gonna be okay, I promise you.
Again.
Alex, regardless of all this, you still got people in your corner, you know that, right?
That don't matter.
It does matter.
It does.
You got two of those people standing right here.
I had to restart before too, man.
This isn't a restart. This is an over.
No, it's not, man.
I swear to God, I can't go to prison. I can't go to prison.
No one's saying that. You just do your thing.
I've been good to everybody.
Actually, you know what? I take back what I said. These cops could be really smart because if they know him, they know he's volatile, okay? He's dangerous. So they might just be trying to keep him calm with behaving this way. Like, don't worry, man, it's just a chapter. So that he just goes quietly and, just goes with the flow. And then when they get him in the jail cell, they're like, oh, phew. Because who knows what he's going to do? You know what I'm saying? Could be.
His mother was unhappy about the police arresting him.
I just stand here for a second, just for a second. I have to get all of you?
No, you can wait.
Mom.
Yes,
Please call the attorney.
I am going to call the attorney. So why are they arresting you?
They're arresting me on a warrant for misuse of police database.
Okay, so why did they do that when they first arrested you?
I don't know. They got their stuff, whatever. And I guess I got a is there a bond? Yeah. I guess I got a bond down again.
Just calm down, okay? Hello?
Let's go.
You want to say goodbye to her?
Let's go.
She's gonna worry about you, man. Just say goodbye.
Calm down, Alex, okay? Alright, I love you, calm down. We're going to take care of this.
Well, my life is over.
Tell your mommy
No,
over.
your life is not over.
Your life's not over, man.
Call Bianca, please call Bianca.
I'm going to call Bianca and I'm going to call the attorney.
Okay. What's the bond?
100.
100.
Another 100. 10K.
Okay, Alex, please calm down.
I'm already 25K in.
Well, you should have thought about that before you were doing all of these activities, extracurricular activities. In a police car while being a cop, okay, misusing the database, searching people that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, talk about entitlement. He has a nerve to be having a tantrum. You're lucky you're getting bonded out, period.
Alex, please calm down. Please calm down. You don't need to add, they don't need to add no more charges, no more anything to you.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm just mad.
I get it, man.
I know it's not, but...
Just say goodbye to your mom, right?
Please, can you call Aaron and Tony and all them, see if they can help out when we too?
You gotta say goodbye, man. Come on.
Yeah. I'll
All right, get Bianca, tell my attorney, do all that, please.
right now, as soon as I get off the phone.
All right.
All right.
Hey, you still have people in your court.
The man was charged with burglary of occupied dwelling unarmed, without assault or battery charge, and criminal mischief $200 and under. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen.
Wait a minute. So, okay. Female? This is a woman? Wait, hold on a second. No, that's got to be a mistake. Okay, fine. We're going to say that's a mistake. So, burglary of an occupied dwelling. Okay. Unwarned with, okay, no assault, right, criminal mischief. What happened to like, so $200 and under, what is going on? So he literally broke into his ex-girlfriend's house, okay? That's breaking an entry, okay? That's burglary, fine. He filmed them having sex. He slashed her tires. He's stalking her. He's harassing people. I mean, this is what he got off on? You're kidding me, right? Oh, he's probably a cop. You know, he's probably right back out on the force.
Charge and criminal mischief $200 and under.
Wow.
YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.
I just can't believe that that's all that happened to this kid. This is how you get really corrupt police, okay? He's 26 years old. He's been a cop for like 2 seconds, okay? Now, he got away with basically, you know, a couple slaps on the wrist, a couple of 10, 20,000, 25K in fines, and basically he's going to be right out there doing it all again. Can you imagine what he's going to be doing at 35? Oh my God. I mean, you have to be kidding me. Well, that says it all, doesn't it? Be careful who you get involved with. All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Crime and Culture Unfiltered. I'm Dubrava. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.